If some of you are busily trolling your Facebook page, looking for stories to spread like the Democrats won, Pelosi won, Trump conceded, Donald lost, the conservatives won, hold your fire. Don't spread those stories until you've heard from us tonight. And here's sweet baby James to introduce you to our show.
Yes, we are here to hear the uncommon perspective of Granny on our personal and collective lives together. And tonight's topic, reopening the government. This is not a game, and nobody won.
So are you going to tell them that this is Granny Rocks
Our
World?
Oh yeah, well, this is Granny Rocks Our World, GROW. And we're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So take it away, Granny.
Okay, well, hello, Tracy. Thank you for saying hi to us. So I know that a lot of us are tempted to smirk right now because Donald Trump blinked. Now, there's nothing to smirk over, and this is not a game. There is no football game in the sky hi, Erica, that has nothing to do with anything, but it's just a game that's being played out somewhere that has nothing to do with reality. On the contrary, this is very serious. A lot of people have been hurt. I think, thank you, God, that the shutdown has shut down for now. Hello, REA. Hi, did I say hi, Erica? If I didn't, I should have. And so I want to talk about that, but I wanted to share with you some headlines in MSN News tonight. House reopens bill to open government sends to Trump. Okay, that's, okay.
They approved the bill.
Conservatives to Trump. You cave! Right. Country is run by children. Shutdowns end brings relief and frustration. And there's more. Trump says shutdown deal in no way a concession. Rubin's opinion. Trump lost, period. Are you noticing something about this? Are you noticing that there's, that this whole thing is about who won and who lost, not about have we really dealt with the problems of hello, Terry, and hello, Rose.
Hello, Terry and Rose.
That we're not talking about immigration. We're not talking about what's really going on in our world. We're talking about who won and who lost.
And what are the real needs of people?
Now, this is very disturbing. I look at people, to be perfectly honest with you, like people like Ann Coulter, who's saying, you caved, and she's saying, you're going to lose your base, and, she's been threatening Trump. And of course, you can't feel too sorry for the guy because he created the whole thing himself. If he hadn't shut down the government, we wouldn't be here. Nevertheless, there he was, and there we were, and people have suffered some irreparable damage. But, followers are going to leave you. And so that's the most important thing that she has to say. She's threatening Donald Trump with the loss of his supporters. Now, what is her position in our government? Who elected her to tell us how we should run our government? And who is she even to tell Donald Trump how he should be running his political career? And we all know that just when he was about to allow the government to stay open, before she jumped in there and with some of the conservatives. Now, maybe you can agree with her and you think that she's right. But the point is, she has no accountability. I don't think that she missed a meal, do you? She had no accountability. She was not impacted by it, but she has an opinion about whether or not he should have, quote, caved. Oh, finally, she thinks he's a caveman. What can I say? So, anyway, and then there are people who are saying, Pelosi won. Oh, yeah, he's met his match. And it's like, Pelosi won. Pelosi won? Pelosi won. 800,000 people went without paychecks. People are on the brink of a nervous breakdown. 2.5 million people were maybe impacted, if not more. And Pelosi won. Exactly what did Pelosi win? Hi, Bob. Get to Ann Carroll. Glad to hear from you. So everything is being put in terms of winners and losers. And you would think this was Little League, football, something like that. Winners, losers, Trump 0, Pelosi 5, or Trump 2.5, Pelosi 3. We don't know. There is no accountability because we're talking about our society as though we were playing games. And you know something? We are playing games. And you think that it's just the government that plays games? What about in our families? Haven't you noticed the same kind of thing? It's like Johnny needs a new pair of shoes. Herman, Johnny needs a new pair of shoes. Subtext, you stupid fool, you don't make enough money. If we had enough money, I wouldn't even have to come to you. So, you know, and Herman says, no, he doesn't. He doesn't need a new pair of shoes. We just got him shoes last Easter, didn't we? Subtext, don't bother me, woman. We can't afford this. You're making me look bad. Mommy, did you ask Daddy for that new pair of shoes? Do you see what I'm saying? In our own personal lives, we play games about winners and losers. So mommy gets to maybe get those shoes for Johnny when daddy isn't looking. She sneaks it out of the cookie jar, or she's working as a prostitute on the side to support the kids. I mean, I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, there's games that are being played. They're all power plays. These games are called power plays, and we're all doing it. We're doing it at work. I mean, have you ever done something or seen anybody else or gone along with it when you say, oh, that boss, he's so stupid. You know what he did now? Oh, you know, so-and-so. Yeah. Oh, and did you see that she spoke up to him? And so, okay. People not liking this, it's too bad because it's the truth. It's what we do. And we see the same thing taking place on this massive governmental level where people's lives are at stake, and we're still talking about it like it was a game. I see that people that I know, good-hearted people, thoughtful people, spread things on Facebook that are totally partisan, that are all about the games that we play, and are still talking about winning and losing. And, you know, I'm talking to you. I'm saying, are you paying attention to that? Why are you spreading that kind of thing? How the heck are you going to expect that Trump, what do we want to do? Push his face into the dirt? Why don't we just say, thank you for the common sense decision to open up the government for another 3 weeks. And by the way, you better not shut it down again because there's too many people. We understand, and what I read somewhere, and it seems very likely, is that the Senate, the House, the Senate Republicans felt like they could not hold the base anymore because there are too many people who are upset about the shutdown, and they're primarily blaming Trump. So, they were losing politically. All of a sudden, they got principles, right? Oh my God, we're losing politically. We have principles. We need to stop this shutdown immediately. This is damaging the American people. Oh my God, I might miss my flight home to Milwaukee because there aren't enough air traffic controllers. In fact, maybe, somebody's going to get killed, right? All of a sudden, when people are afraid they're going to lose, they get morality. What is that? Why do we do this? We have a paradigm in our world of competition, and there's just no way around it. We think of everything as win-lose. How did you do? Erica said, do we feel impotent and want to be on the winning side? That's a very important point. Yes, we feel impotent and want to be on the winning side. That's exactly what's going on here. Amy says hi, and we say hi back. That's exactly what goes on. I feel impotent. I couldn't stop the shutdown, but Nancy Pelosi could stop the shutdown. So now, man, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, Mitch McConnell said, I'm really glad. It was unanimous, the Senate and the House. Where have these people been for the last 35 days? Or how it's been
35 days.
35 days. The people who unanimously are saying, yes, let's open up the government. Where have they been? Oh, they've been too busy to take that stand that they actually agreed with 3.5 weeks, 35 days ago. But they didn't see them going down in the polls. But I'm talking about us guys. Yes, Erica. We like to feel potent, so we will like to feel like we're on the winning side. That's the same reason that people like to root for the winning team. I mean, Sweet Baby James, for example, he was always looking for the winning team.
I was.
Right? He was.
Yeah.
I was always voting for the losing team. That's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, they're like the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Brooklyn Dodgers. They're not a losing team. Anyway, so that's the first thing, is that we get into this ourselves in our lives. We are relieved, and we are going to be, celebrating tonight that Nancy Pelosi won, if you're on the Nancy Pelosi side, right? Hi, Navano. And if you're not on the Nancy Pelosi side, you're going to be plotting your revenge against Donald Trump. So why don't we say instead, thank you finally, guys, for coming to your senses. Thank you, Donald, for this moment of sanity, which was probably being prodded by the fact that he was losing the polls. Oh, no, I can't be seen as a loser. Now I'm a loser. Oh, my God, what am I going to do? I'm not even going to go into all the scandals that are going on around the White House now. And be happy and be grateful and not jump up and down and worry about who won and who lost. But why don't we start thinking about what should we do about immigration? Of course, I'm a broken record. I seem to say that all the time. So what else we get into competition, and we're using our political people as pawns in our games. It's like we're playing a game too. A lot of kids will sit there and they'll play games, right? They like that.
Sure.
Well, because they see that in their world. That's what grown-ups do. And they know that the winner takes all. And the loser gets bullied and cries and goes into the corner. And those women...
And shamed.
And shamed.
For losing.
And those women who say, you see, it took a Nancy Pelosi to do that, don't go there. I am asking each and every one of us tonight to be very careful about the way we respond to the opening of the government. Let's be grateful. Let's be happy. Let's all start talking immediately about what ails the world that is creating these crises of migrants who are searching for safety and a life somewhere. That's what we should be doing and can be doing. Sometimes you have to slap your own hand and say, uh-oh, I know where my brain is going. I'm not going to go there. Now, I want to tell you something. Today is Friday, right?
Last Wednesday.
Wednesday, we did a Life Force Inner workout, and it was really successful. And we're going to do more of those. But we had all kinds of catastrophic problems with the technology. We are setting up our studio. We're going to be able to do a lot more things. And we're hoping we're going to be able to inaugurate it on Monday. If not, we should be able to do it on Wednesday. We're moving to another room with different equipment. Because I want to use every tool that we have in order to help all of us to come into a place of peace, well-being, where our hearts are open to one another. I have compassion for Donald Trump right now. All I can say to him about the conservatives who are attacking him, there are some conservatives who are trying not to attack him, right? Or to defend him. But to say to Donald Trump, people who lie down with fleas, no, people who lie down with dogs wake up with fleas, right? Well, I don't want to insult dogs. But the fact is that when you make unholy alliances with people who are angry and are not really caring, then you can be damaged by them as well. They're not going to be any more compassionate towards you, baby, as they were towards anyone else. And that's kind of a sad story. And on that note, I think I'm just going to have to close. Oh my God, the time flew away. We will see you on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. No, Monday.
Monday, yes.
And we are going to have all kinds of goodies ahead. So please like the show. Please share it. People are not going to want to hear it. So because they don't want to hear it, we should definitely share. Because I know that you know a lot of people who are gloating tonight. Let's not do that, guys.
Well, I think this is a breath of fresh air, and I think it could be very good for people to hear this alternative perspective.
Thank you, Sweet Baby James. Thank you. Please share, please like. and come on back on Monday, live if you can.
Yeah. Bye-bye for now.
Blessings. And thank you, God, for the relief that may finally come to these people who are suffering from the government shutdown. And let's not forget all the others who remain suffering on our planet. Thank you.